Hi, I'm Cori. I'm 42 years old, and excuse me. I've um, I've been sick for about half my life. It started back when I was roughly 15. I contacted contracted mono from my best friend. And for most people, they have it at about 6 weeks and they're fine. But I decided to do it all the way. And to the point where my doctors had to um, uh, make me bedridden for about 2 semesters in high school. Well, then I got into my 20s and I was much better from the mono, but I had started to develop a lot of weakness, and I wasn't understanding that. And one of my doctors said that it was chronic fatigue, and then towards the end of my 20s, I had started to also develop some pretty severe pain. I was starting to have back problems, muscle and nerve pain, severe migraines, insomnia was just the worst. I could not sleep. And so my sleep patterns got real upside down. But just the overall weakness, it's like I've, I've lost like what seemed like a whole decade and a half just to my illness, and being in bed is very isolating. And a lot of doctors back then did not know much about fibromyalgia, so I'd go from doctor to doctor to doctor, and because they didn't understand the disease, they thought, oh, well, it's all in your head, or we don't know how to help you. I left more doctors' offices just crying because it was such a dehumanizing experience. And anyway, I got into my 30s, and I met a really, really good doctor who just dealt with only autoimmune patients. She was the first doctor who said, "You're not crazy." And she's really good. And so I saw her for a long time, for many years. Um, I got to the point where I got on almost every pain pill known to man. Gosh, anything from methadone to morphine. And because I was so young, I would start to build a tolerance, I'm guessing. And the medications just wouldn't work. Till one day, she told me, well, Cori, I can't help you anymore with your pain. Now come in for your blood work, but I'm going to have to refer you to somebody who can give you a pain pump. And that about flipped me out. The first time I drank the Zontos water, it was pretty funny. I had a big 42-ounce cup, and within maybe about a 5 hour time period, I had about 4 to 5 of them. And I was working late on something that night, and I noticed at around 3:30 in the morning, I was just wired. You would have thought I was just ready to start my day. And that was a shocker for me, because I'm used to just being so weak and fatigued and kind of just stumbling through things. This water has that was the first major thing that I noticed, and that was a game changer for me. Um, I'd also noticed a lot of decreased pain, With my nerve pain, it mainly targets my arms and my legs. It's like a fire burning coals. And so that is, and after, I would say, about a year of being on the water, I've been able to, by choice, to stop taking all of my oral pain meds. And that was huge. That was huge. And it, it, it helps me get better sleep quality. I've noticed that if I drink the water, you have to drink it for it to help. But if I drink it, it really helps with migraines and and also with brain fog. With the fibromyalgia patients, they develop something called brain fog, where it's hard to process, it's kind of hard to think, it's hard to get your words out, and this helped so much. Getting involved with this was one of the best choices that I've made, because I have been a prisoner in my own body, just the isolation, the depression that comes with having a chronic illness. It really changes the way that you think, the way you process. And this has given me a new lease on life. It's given me a new hope that I don't have to live my life like this. I haven't been able to work in over 10 years, but I'm now getting to the point where, hey, I can handle a part-time job. And that's my goal, is to start working again, to start going out again, to have my life back. And I'm learning we only have one body. There's only one me, there's only one you. And I've learned that I'm worth the investment for Zontos water. So I encourage you, if you're chronically ill, or even if you're healthy, man, drink the water. There's only one you. Thank you.